Hello, folks. Welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX. All right. So, okay, let's recap a little bit from the last time we played. Last time we played was a week ago at the end of that Mario Maker stream. And if you missed it, it's up now on youtube.com/Nashcom. That's where I'll put the Final Fantasy IX stuff if you missed something. So we started the game last time. We were part of a band of thieves slash theater folk, which of course is the same thing. And we went to go steal the princess, and then the princess actually said, "Oh no, I want to be stolen." And so she teamed up with us, and we escaped. And it was a little trouble getting out of the kingdom, but we made it. And then her knight came along with us. And we ended up crashing in kind of a haunted evil forest. We made it out of there, but when we left, it ended up being petrified, and one of our friends got stuck in there. So we're hoping that one day we can depetrify them. We went through this ice cavern. The ice cavern had it had some like weird magic guy. And then the guy was like, "Oh, you're not gonna keep the princess. We're gonna get the princess back." And we fought a boss by ourselves, just C. Morgan here, because everybody else fell asleep. And now we made it to the world map, and we're now here in this little village called Dali. And so we're gonna we just stayed the night, and everyone kind of split up. So we're gonna kind of see where everyone else is at. I know we did some active time events also. So Daphne, or the princess, she is trying to be in hiding. So she's trying to hide her regal manner of speaking in the common folk. With the common folk. Hello, everybody. So we named Garnet Daphne, that's her like commoner code name, and of course Zidane is C. Morgan. And again, I don't read character voices. This is too much for me, but I'm gonna make sure the text boxes go just slow enough so everyone has time to read. Yeah, so I Want to Be Your Canary was the big play that the troupe put on to disguise the fact that we were stealing the princess. Oh yeah, so we named Vivi Sockman, and Steiner became R.L. Stein, of course. But I think we still have like 4 more characters or something that we'll have to name. So come start thinking of some other names. I've never played 9 before, so I don't even know what I'm gonna name to with these characters. Oh yeah, so they have to cross the border back into the kingdom, or no, into another kingdom. Man, I almost had the recap fully unlocked, but they stopped out here because they need to cross the border. That might be worth getting to. Whoa, get to. We get 2 of these for our magic casters. I have not played cards yet. I want to try cards. You have to buy something. Oh. I've never played cards. I really loved Triple Triad. But I've never played Tetramaster. Alright, it's like 5 cards. Alright, the battle begins. Place a card next to one of your opponent's cards. If the arrow on your card is facing the opponent's card, you have the chance to capture it. Ora! The game ends once all the cards are in play. The player captures them. Oh. Ora. I didn't realize that's how that works. Super weird. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, hey! I won. That was very weird. Oh, I could only take from the ones. Oh no! Well, look at that. Lizard Man. No. Alright. That's weird, because it's about as complicated as Triple Triad, but maybe without, without, let's say, all of the numbers I needed to know. Think before equipping your new... You're about to learn a new ability. It's up to you whether you equip the new item right away. Oh. We also buy other products. Oh, I should have checked that. Do you play cards? My theory is the first number written represents the attack power. Third and fourth are defense. I don't know what the second... Okay. Super weird. Well, let's check that. I think all of his stuff... Oh, maybe not. Oh, sweet. Spirit... Oh, but you didn't know about Spirit. Oh, I don't have anybody else in my party yet! Okay. We'll get everyone back. Check all of our stuff again. That's into the hotel? Oh, she went back to the hotel? Udo. What's good, VV? Sockman is 9 years old, Captain Morgan. Come on. I don't know what we were thinking about, girl. Oh, that was a little more. That was a little more Sling Blade than Captain Morgan. Where? Is it? No, they make a work sound. Everyone knows chocobos say quack, court, work. What? Work? Yeah, they say work. Work. Phoebe! Active time event. Cat's Eye 2. Oh, so I think last time we saw something from the cat's perspective? What am I supposed to do with these active time events? Am I supposed to just... Does anyone else but me know about them? Because there's been a couple of times where the dramatic irony maybe doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, oh. Well, that's not what chocobos go, what, what? And the whistles go, whoop, whoop. That's the innkeeper. Folks, that's the innkeeper. Oh. Okay. There's a windmill. It's got a dirt road going up to it. What up? Yeah. Mayor's key. Well, I don't think I need to go back there. Ooh, what if I... Aries. Sweet. She dies at the end of this disc, so it's gonna be. Oop. Oh, cool. Welcome, Poe. Welcome. Oh, that's the mayor's house. Oops. You shouldn't just have an open door to your house, dude. Cool. I'm glad we're right about where you stopped, Poe. Give me the goods. Give me the... Oh, I can't get near the treasure box while the windmill is turning. Yeah. Alright. Let's come back. Okay, so that's the windmill. Let's go to... this cow skull. Let's get some potions. Cannot have enough potions. Because I just don't like wasting MP on what is it called? On cures or on cure magic. Is that some sort of a trend? What does that mean? Must be R.L. Steiner. Ooh. Okay, come inside. Pickles, 8 gil. Vegetable stir fry out of stock. Pumpkin salad out of stock. Fried potatoes 4 gil. Kebabs 10 gil. Lindblom pickles 8 gil. Cash only. And we sell medicine. Okay. Is there a house I missed here? Does this go out of town? Oh no, this is where what's her face was. Hello. Oh yeah, the that was one of the active time events. Garnet was out here and was pretending to not like bugs after being handed a bug. Okay. I can't leave by myself. Well, alright. Lady. Alright, let's go back to the hotel. Oh yeah, there's really only the mayor and the innkeeper. The farm woman, shopkeeper was. Something strange going on here. Put her in a trunk. Active time event. Queen Bronze, R.L. Stein. Would you introduce me to some adults, like your father? Weird village. Is this one of those like one of those purge villages? Here, Alexandria is the kingdom that the princess and Steiner are from. Adalbert R. Edelstein, captain of the Knights of Fako. Oh, what was she gonna say? On top of a mountain, on the outskirts of the village. Cargo ship. Yeah, it does kind of look like Buzz Lightyear. One second. That's fine. Oh, they're different type. Oh no, it's leather and feather. So what does she still have on there? Oh, I guess those are. Wait, she gonna learn fire? Bright eyes, bats. Cure, Panacea, Protect, sure. How do I don't know the difference between S and A. Huh, okay. I still did not figure out the ability system. Alright, well. She has more spirit now, so. Wait! Shit! Why did I do that? Stupid. Very dumb. Didn't need to do that at all. There we go. Pistiacha. Wait a minute. Work? No, they go work. Come on. Come on, they go work. I swear. Hole. This is a purge village. There was a person here. Oh. Yeah. That'll do. This game's easy. Oh. How is it? Oh. Shh. Moving. One of us. One of us. One of us. So that makes sense. Is it a meth lab? Folks, I think we found I think we found Breaking Bad. Ooh. Ah! You're not invisible. Oh. Oh, baby, come on. Don't do that to that little sock man. We should have kicked their ass. Ugh. Bullshit. Not a what? Folks. Oh, treasure chest. Potion. Those are 3D objects. Hey, Kubo! Kubo! Magnet. I want you to deliver a letter to Mogkey. Okay. Save. How's you guys' Friday? Oh. Sorry about that. I got a little bit of food. There we go. Alright, so there's a winch. Okay. That's good. Oh, shit. Can you do it again? No? Can I get that other one then? No? Okay. Oh. Oh, weird. One of those classic weird topology maps. Iron Helm, right? I would expect like a battle or something here. Leatherist. What the hecky is that? What up? It's their guy. Oh, is he in that crate? Oh. Cargo ship. Oh, right, the cargo ship. Oh, I do think I know about this part of the story. gonna join. We're getting the band back together. Treasure. Mist. Capital M, Mist. Don't open it. This is the best-selling PC game of all time. We don't need to open more doors for it. There's like fabric. This isn't a mist game, but there's mist coming. Is Mist life force? Is that the live stream? Are we abusing? Is that Mako? Oh, Chocobo! That's a good question. Why don't they get permission to do it? So I don't think I exactly know what Mist is. Let's go try and open that door. Open. Oh. Fight. I hope we're prepared for this fight. Oh, right, the really bad load time. Alright, here we go. Good fighting. Here we go. Steal from the ghost. Can attack the ghost. We're gonna do fire on the ghost. I think the idea of killing a ghost is very interesting. They're not called the ghost killers. Okay, so I did learn flee. Oh. So it's... Whoop. Oh right, this happened in the ice cave too, right? Like when we walked into the wind, it kind of ended up with us fighting ghosts. Why does she start off knowing so many summons? That seems very rude to me. Do it. Crazy. There we go. Hey, Kanye, so I'm about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours in. We just went to the underground section under the windmill in Dali. Level up. And we're here at the Mist engine. Let's heal the machine is that's loud. Is the thing that I'm getting. There we go. Sending yeah. Not really mixed for, they didn't really mix these games. Anything over here? No, there's just a little extra plank. Ooh. Okay, now we're, alright, so we open the door, now we're fighting ghosts, alright. Oh, what's this? No, don't back attack me! Don't steal from me! Uncool. Steal it back. Oh, I heard a chocobo. What the fuck? Alright, super weird. Whatever. Ooh! Things don't move so fast. What? It did slap its ass and run away, Zelo. Ooh. Oh. Oh no! This is efficient. This is a whole Amazon and a half. Coming your way. Oh, eat my butt. This is a very weird segment. Oh, so this is the observatory, right? So, but I don't just leave. Hey. You're busy, I'm busy. Another weird amount of gil. Proving that once again, I'm just stealing from people's random stashes. Oh, chest. Ooh, I'm in your house. I am not here to drink coffee. steal your land. You don't tell me the train schedule. Jesus. What did you tell me? Coffee. Meh. Hey, Sean. I don't know who Ozma is, but I'm excited that you're here. Thank you for joining me. I definitely wasn't paying attention and was looking at Slack when he told me the answer to my question. So. Ah! Okay, it's here. There we go. Easy. No, this is my first time playing Final Fantasy IX, Sean. I only just barely know the big thing that it is about to tell me in about 10 seconds. What happened 6 months ago? Was there any other 6 months ago? Ozma isn't a spoiler in a series. Oh, cool. That's cool. And the only Ozma I know is Japanese recording artist DJ Ozma. I'm winking. Alright, so they're doing a Breaking Bad. They're doing a Breaking Bad Underground. I don't know why he becomes friggin' the Mystery Squad. Was that what they were called? The Mystery Gang? The Scooby Squad? Let's see. I'm gonna observe it some more. Thank you for that, kind. Yeah, I maybe I should just do the tutorial on how abilities work because I thought I understood it, but apparently it's not as intuitive as I thought. And I do have some equipment that I'd like to get them into, but I don't want to get them there before they're done with the equipment that they've got now. What the fuck? What is that? Bolts. There we go. Boss fight! Thanks, Bo. I know a lot of people like character voices and stuff, but I can't stream for a long time if I do character voices. Alright, let's fuck him up. Let's do some sword art. Minus strike. Damages with the difference between the current. Oh. More Fireblade, huh? Cool. Cool. Oh wait, sword magic. Sword magic! Saki. Oh, what? You got what? Splash damage? Not cool. My mission is to take back the princess. Ooh, oh! That. Let's get Phoenix down. No, fuck you! Come on! Absolutely uncool. The most uncool of all. Let's get... oh, look. Let's get a high potion on Mans. Economics. Don't believe me, bro. Just good. Sword magic, fire sword, easy game. Folks, we got an easy game here. More like butt waltz. That's very good. That's clever. Let's... oh, good call on that. Good call on that. Sword magic. Wahaha! This is how you use fire. potion, actually? Wait, who are you getting? Ah, the guy I just gave a potion to. I need to wait my turn. Hey, we did it. Yeah, this game is for babies. And it's easier too. Minus strike fleet. Alright, so I learned some stuff, but then there's also... I need to take that tutorial. I shouldn't have skipped through it. The Moogle bro was gonna tell me. John says, this is how you use fire. Why would you use an AoE fire attack when you're only fighting one guy? Well, he was fighting 4 of us. Oh, she needs to get new clothes, that's right. I'm surprised there's not, like, music right here. Okay. Oh, he's telling me to use AoE? Should we rest? Let's rest at the end. We talk to you. Yeah. You know you're complicit in the drug culture that you've got in this town. Right. Because you're doing a Breaking Bad? There's a mayor. Let's ask the mayor what the hell's going on. Hey, mayor. With your sick kid. There's somebody inside. Okay, I won't go inside. What? The mayor was in... Oh, God. Boring. Oh, let's check abilities. Oh, okay. Can I just take the ability tutorial, like, super quick? It's none of these. That's cool. Okay. Add weapons status effect when you attack. Let's start. I feel like I turned these on last time too. Okay, Sockman doesn't have any. Garnet doesn't have any. Oh yeah, I got protect girls. Oh, I protect. Don't worry, I protect girls. I'm pretty much queens. Okay, so the Iron Helm. Okay, so because this is mastered, I have antibody, right? Oh, I don't have anything to replace it with. I don't have anything to replace it with. Alright, so what does wrist have? It has Flea Gill, which I'm pretty sure I have. So if we get leather wrist. And I still have Flea Gill. Okay. Okay. I think I get it. If you master it, you keep the skill even after you're unicorn. Okay, great. Great. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Then I think I get it. Okay. And so, okay, so the other question is like the A and oh, is S is a skill and A is an ability? And I guess if it's grayed out, that means like Vivi can't learn Flea Gill. I'm gonna assume that's grains that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is an easy game. The thing about this game is it's very easy. This game's super easy. Steepled hat. Oh. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you. Okay, she's kind of got protect. Oh, she's got protect with rod. Okay. Line of strike. Beast killer. Is that less? Yeah, it is weaker, but I can get beast killer. Okay, I got this. It's an easy game. Okay. Equip. Deal lethal damage to beasts. You know what? Let's do that. And turn beast killer on so we can learn it. Do I need to equip it to learn it? Here's another question. Skills you have limit based on crystal. Abilities are always there once you master them. Ah, okay. S is skill. A is ability. There we go. Yeah, Vivi refuses to protect girls. Okay, okay. I think I get this now. I think I get this now. You just need the equipment equipped and not the ability. Okay, sweet. Well, we'll equip it anyway, because I don't like beasts. Easy game. All right. Oh, I guess I should have checked health and see if we actually needed to. Oh. It's this guy again. The dramatic. I don't know that I. I don't remember the dramatic irony being so strong on these games. Yeah. Well, I rested, but that was before we went under. Well, doesn't matter anyway. Sean says, Tetramaster is maybe the worst video game card game ever made. I will say, I did play it once, and it seemed like it should have told me more about it. Okay, so I need to become Monkey. So we'll save. We'll save Koopa. But yeah, I felt like I went into it, and it was like, okay, yeah, just do the arrows, and then the arrows are the thing. But it didn't tell me that the cards have some sort of power amount, and there's no way to tell what that power amount was. Super weird. Candy says, I would say the one in Final Fantasy VIII is worse. The thing about Final Fantasy VIII, I think the Final Fantasy one, or the Final Fantasy VIII one, is also like has its own weird, complicated stuff in it, but I think it's still. At least I understood it. At least some of it. Some items are locked behind the card games. Yeah, that stuff is always dumb. All right, here we go. All right, everyone says Blitzball is the worst Final Fantasy minigame. Yeah, Blitzball's pretty weird. And they revamped it in 10 too. That was all right. Because I think that was more like an A-spec sort of just like, or B-spec sort of thing, just like. You're just the coach, and just tell him to do stuff. We're going to Lindblom instead of Alexandria. Maybe it's not going to Lindblom. No, it'll probably take us straight to Alexandria Castle. I feel like I also don't know the geometry. Or the geography. Did you think they look just like... Did you think they're like... Not really. What the hecky? Oh, Sean says 10-2's Blitzball was worse? I don't remember that. Hurry up, get on! What the fuck? Fucking Captain Morgan over here. Boy, you're so soft. That's the day you go to jail. Oh, come on. Quit gatekeeping, Captain Morgan. Don't tone police her. You assaulted her. And Sockman's having body dysmorphia, so, I mean, come on, it's 2019. Final Fantasy 2019. Slams the door in my face. Oh yeah, this is the moment, right? What up? Vivi not protecting girls, is that good or is he canceled? Well, look. Vivi's a feminist. So. He's 9 years old, so come on. I guess they're pretending he's not here. You go upstairs. What do you know that's upstairs? Oh. Ah, we're gonna hijack. We're gonna steal a ship, folks. It's GTA, Final Fantasy 9. It looks like a treasure chest, but it's actually a part of the ship. What a very dumb. I know this part of the scene looks like a thing you should do, but it's actually not. Very, very dumb. Can I talk to you? We'll be flying over Evil Forest soon. So yeah, the Evil Forest got all petrified and stuff. It says coming up when they move their mouths like they're talking in a cutscene, but there is no voiceover. I remember them doing that in Final Fantasy VII too, because they had like little blocky mouths, right? Those little squares. Bap, 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 bap. What up? Idiot. Moron. Dumb boy. Ship's crew. I would maybe not tell someone you don't have in handcuffs that they're gonna get murdered. That probably feels like a bad decision. Whatever, I'm not here to talk to the princess. I'm here to look at the dang Cap'n. Cap'n! Oh, Cap'n! Hey, Princess Dagger. Captain Morgan's doing good. He's having a one-on-one with the other captain of the ship. Vivi just found a bunch of eggs that look like they evolved into human versions of him. And the princess has almost got a dialect going. Ooh. I think that was that another dark black waltz? Oh, so he uses his tail too. Real Monkey D. Luffy. Wait, no, Luffy doesn't have a tail. He's just named Monkey. Oh, they didn't like that. They didn't like that we touched the ship. Titus was fine. He was a fish out of water. It was a fish out of water story. I bet you would look like an idiot if you went back in time to a less technologically advanced world. I am Black Waltz number 4. I'm even stronger than number 2. They released me into the high school and they kept looking for number 3. Oh shit. Dolls is always a very weird thing that JRPG translation at the time kind of leaned into. Oh. Ooh! Folks, we got a ooh, folks! Oh no! Oh no, oh no! Well, sure, and Star Wars takes place in the past, but come on. They had TV. They had TV back in Titus's time. They had the internet. They had vape clouds. Real big vape rigs, huge lightsabers. Oh, we're doing this. Huh? Okay. Another boss battle! No, we need a white. No, we need a white mage. Ah! I'm gonna have this way. The stray hat. Got it. We got this. I will say maybe kind of weird pacing to do the Black Waltz fight 2 and 3 kind of Immediately next to each other. Trans mode. Hey, don't do that. Double black. Oh! Wahahaha! Sounds like a. Ooh, who's in here? I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Let's attack him. Can you attack him? Can you reach him? Oh, look at him! He's a little fancy guy! Oh! Lizard better? Thundara. Ooh, okay. Maybe need to focus on healing it just a little bit. Wait, you don't. Let's see which works better. Blizzard Sword. Item. Potion. We need a heal Sockman because he's only got 150 health. What are we gonna do? That does 189. And fire does. We got this. 189! God damn it. Okay, great. They're exactly this. Oh, did I win? No. Trades out. Hey! Lamau. Easy game! It's the beginning of the game. We're like 3 hours in. It's cool. Use gun. I exist only to kill. Oh, he didn't die. That's what I'm saying. The rule of threes dictates that that's the last one. Imagine being a child, also. Imagine being 11 years old and seeing this line. He said waltz, right? Don't you think number 3 would be the last one? She's gonna go for it. Vivi. Oh, the other hats. Oh, it's Wingus and Dingus. South Gate is a huge gate. Awesome. Good insight. Yeah, this was before they invented the airship TSA. Waka waka. Ooh, vibration. Well, that gate was closing fast. What if the game just turned into Diddy Kong Racing right now? Just a bunch of airplanes. Oh, that gate looked smaller, but also closed way faster than. Weird. This is some real movie time going on. I mean, it's kind of. We did it! We did it! Oh, that's it. You make it through and okay. Hey, you know what? Pre 9/11 air travel, folks. This overworld map. This overworld map is so framey. All right, so we made it to Lindblum. The draw distance alone. So okay, so I was kind of expecting a big city. Maybe that's where we're going. Maybe that's where we're going. I kind of don't remember why we're going to Lindblum now. Also, yeah, couldn't you just fly over that gate? It didn't seem that big. Maybe airships only go so high. But it does seem weird to have just like one big circular gate in the center. Oh wait, what? It's a big stone gate! Oh, come on. Okay, but it wasn't our cargo. This gate is not destroyed. Just open it. You already made that vow. What? Okay, so Lindblum is past the gate. All right. The city's in the castle? That's not how you do that. Because they both don't have faces, because they all have yellow eyes, because they all wear the big hat. What? That's really cool. Looks like Wall-E. Oh, there we go. Don't talk about someone's red rose. Jesus. Woo! Sid! Sid! Woo! I present to you the Royal Coochie. I am Minister Artania. I sound like a ooh. I say he sounds like a fancy sandwich. Yeah, can I get a Minister Artania with no lettuce? It's got lettuce on it. But you want to get it without lettuce. Follow, come on, folks. Umaeda. Yeah. Oh, whew. Okay. Got a fountain. Oh, here we go. The Blessing of Water by Malicio Court Artisan, celebrating 20 years of rule under Cid IX. Looks like there's no place to insert the metal. Why would you say that like that? It's almost like you didn't expect me to look at that at this point in the game or something. Base level, which lies below the mist. Take a trolley to the harbor and back. So is the base at a low? Is the mist at a lower level? If you just look at like their character models compared to fucking Artisan Sandwich on the right, it's the level of detail is great. Where'd that pen? Oh, okay, she just pulled out a pen then, so that's cool. I mean, I'm sure it was about the same level of detail that they made back in the day. Oh, in this, yeah, there's a thing that happened. Yeah, there's a thing here. What? Greetums. Faboule. Sidfaboule. Sidfaboule is my favorite Italian pasta dish. What? I did grab the Aries. I didn't have a chance to look at what it was, but I do remember grabbing the Aries. "6 months ago." Well, that's when they destroyed the farm and made the Breaking Bad in the basement. Super do silence. Oh. Ah, the stupid special? Yeah, here you go. It's a mirror. Oh, yeah, because you used to live here. Uh-oh. Calamity alert. Hachi Machi. What's going on, Paula Abdul? Kick your butt. Alright, we're gonna need a name for her. And I don't... Oh, it's Helga. Yeah, it's not... Rachel. Ooh, okay. So we got a name here. Freya, a Bernician, female, age 21, dominant hand to left. Oh, our first lefty. All right, we need a name. What were some of the names that we didn't go with when we went with Daphne? There's some of the other... Ratbitha, Ad Dragon. Ad Dragon might be too... I think we only get... Oh, no, that might not be too long. A dragon might be good. I don't Ratbitha. Trollbot. Trollbot might be alright. Age Broadsword. What about like Carny Cow or Carny? She kind of looks like a weird little monster. Or Otfi, or there's probably another guy. How many more characters? Let me see how many more Final Fantasy 7 characters there are. Because we should have named her Ratface just to prove Zidane got it right the first time. So we got Freya, we got Aegis. Looks like we got. Oh, hey, there we go. We got 4 more. Freya, Quina, Amarant, and Eiko. Ooh, Eiko looks like a little freak. Gerbs? Gerbs? Okay. MC. Oh, MC Allergy might be good. Though isn't the one that we get later, Quina? Quina's one of the chefs, right? I would be very good if our chef was MC Allergy. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's not do that for Quina. Let's do. I kind of like Carny. Carny C. Well, let's just see what. Let's just see what. Height Man might be okay. Carny, where's space? Height Man. Do we have enough for Height Man? HY. So, Freya's a lady. Yeah, Carny C like Cardi B. All right, I like Carny C. It will probably be on Friday evenings, Sargon, when I do these again. At least for the next couple weeks. I like Carny C. What if it was like Carny with an I, so it's like Cardi B? Oh, I kind of like that. Hey kid, you got any drugs? Cause I'm a cow. I think I'm gonna go with this unless I hear any other guy guys. Yeah, no. So I'm thinking of doing Final Fantasy 9 on Fridays, at least for the next little while. And then if I got time, like we might do Marbles sometime this weekend also, just kind of spur of the moment. Yeah, I'm actually playing this on the Switch, Sargon, or Trey. All right, last chance. Last call on Carny C. Unless we have any other ideas, we're gonna do it. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, there we go. Oh, we didn't keep the space. Uncool. Uncool. All right, so they knew each other. Been about 3 years. To test my skills. The Sharingan up here in her eyes. saw on my profile page, but it's kind of sitting in the rain, kind of in an alley. What? Oh, that was Lindblom's like official theater show. Oh. Ooh, what? Wait, what? Well, we're in Tantalus. How did we know that? What she's really distraught about is all I'm mad. What? So this was all some like invisible hand conspiracy theory shit. I didn't expect we'd get Metal Gear Solid in the first 4 hours of the game. I can. What? The thing about Guac Guac is that it sounds closer to what the Chocobo should say than the Chocobos do. I think that's really weird. I think that's really weird. What? Wait. Hold on. That's not what you... What? 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 Hey, what? Hold on. Hold on. Where are we going now? Oh, well, I feel like now. I know I'm not paying the most attention because I'm not doing character voices. Why do we need to go back down the secret? It's a small world after all. This really is the Big Apple. It's kind of like a city. It's kind of like a character in itself in some ways. It's like, you know, the characters are the characters, but sometimes like the city characters. Our hideout is in the theater district. I wasn't expecting I kind of thought that this was still before the colored text telling you all of the important things. Guess not. Vivi wants to go to one of those sex clubs. Active time event. Teach me, Mogster. Folks, we back. Okay, I gotta just power through these abilities things real quick, because I definitely did not totally get that. Okay, so you get actions and support. Actions consume MP. Support you have to equip. Sure. You use MP to use moves. Maximum increases as you level up. Support abilities must be equipped with stones to be functional. MP, those goes up as you level up. Main range is 2 numbers remaining in maximum. Okay. Okay. There are round slots next to each support ability. The ability is equipped if the magic stone appears. Okay. Okay. Not equipped. Got it. You have to equip items to learn abilities. Hold special powers, draw your inborn abilities. The abilities you cannot learn are grayed out. You cannot learn are grayed out. Okay. Which abilities can be learned? Can be learned, cannot be learned, cannot be learned. Okay, great. Abilities can be used as soon as you equip the item. However, they cannot be once you remove the item. To use them without equipping items, you must learn them through gaining enough AP for each ability. AP gauge. The character has gained enough AP to use this without equipping them. The character must equip the item to use this when AP is gained. Okay. Each ability requires different amounts of AP. Great. Perfect. Synthesis very quickly. Synthesize items. You need 2 items and Gil. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is just... Okay. This is just crafting. This is literally just crafting. You haven't been code on the one. Being used synthesis. There's a legendary synthesist. Great. It's probably a lady, because it said he. Okay. There we go. Gosh, bro, you know a lot. Yeah, I know. Kyodai. Here we go. Easy game. The thing about the game is that it's easy, and it's for babies. Alright, here we go. Folks. Kupo! Mudon. Magnet. There's a letter for C. Morgan. From Ruby to Captain Morgan. Ain't y'all coming back to Alexandria? I'm so lonely. Just kidding. I'm opening a little theater in an alley here. A bartender pal of mine is quitting the saloon and getting into showbiz. He asked me to help. Hey, your friend is starting a mini theater. Sounds like fun. Kupo! Cool. Alright, hit save. You're going to want to synthesize a weapon soon. You can do it here in Lindblom. Okay, that'll be neat. I have to check and make sure people are all good on their abilities. I'm just going to make a new block. Kupo. Bobo bird statue. This one Bobo ass bird statue. Bobo birds are symbols of good fortune, according to Olgan myth. The founder of this inn brought the statue and has been passed down for generations. Very cool. Knitting you. Active time event. Small town night in a big city. Alexandria's not like a small town. E-girls. Get his ass. Huh? Grandma Pickle is great. But Grandma Pickle is my new drag name. Don't eat street meat. What are you doing? That has been an active time event. Cheeseburger in Linda Bloom. Silly old man. No, silly old man is my drag name. Active time event. Sockman's shopping. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop. That's so stupid. Shut up. That's very good. An idiot. Alice's Item Shop. Festival of the Hunt sale ends today. Kupo! Ada? Kupo! Oh, we just leave a bunch of wild animals out on the street. It's cool. You ever see Bloodborne? I think it's kind of like that. Oh. Hmm? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Shit. Old Margaret. Provisional air cab schedule. For the next 3 days, air cabs will operate on the Festival of the Hunt schedule. Well, okay. You. Good day. Cool. Oh, okay, fly to the theater district. Theater district. Don't go to the castle until you've made a weapon. It's supposed to say. Okay, yeah. Cool by me. Hey, little mama. Where are we going? There we go. Active time event. Steam engine. Told his ass, Grandpa. Told his ass. The this illustration work is pretty nice. Actually, it's like something about like this screen right here. I don't know if it's just the way that they had to scale it or what, but this actually looks really nice. It kind of has that like kind of like that oil painting sort of look. This is the age of steam power. I would like someone to tell me what missed his stuff. TBH. TBQH. TMIBQH. Little boy. Cool. Thomas. That's a normal name. Damn, she wants to get down with Roel. Doki doki. Oop. I'm sorry, pigeon lover. Scared away your pigeons. Pigeon boy. Alright, so he said it was in the underground. Alright, well let's just take a look. This is probably gonna be the rest of the stream. Let's just check it. This big ass city. Aspiring artist Michael. Great. I stole your oars. Alright, what's up this way? We cannot. Okay, great. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, 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 oh. Lucky Color & Co. We deliver lucky to you every day. Lucky Color & Company. It's great. Remember number 28. Oh, God. What up? Marissa! Yes. You know, I'm not surprised. Oh? Is he a hottie? Well, I gotta see the hottie. Well, I gotta... Look, he's not going anywhere. Look, this game's not on a timer. I figured there would be... What? Oh, this... Okay, this is it. Zidane is a theater kid! Ah! I wanted to explore some more. Active time event. What can I do? Don't lock this bird up. She's gonna peck her way through the bars. Buds. kid, so come on. I got a cattail. Look at me. A fake treasure chest. Oh. I really would have loved if it was like a fake treasure chest. It's a perfect replica. They're like a playhouse. The doll! Mini Burmecia. Okay. Here we go. Oh, one more chesty! Yeah. Active time event. Baku and his crew. Oh yeah, so what's going on at the ship? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. What? What? That does not make sense. What? It's named the Evil Force. People were cool with it. Unbelievable. Number 29. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Rob Lowell. Alright, let's go see this boy. What up? No. No. Wow. What is up, cutie pants? Kupo. Muga wannabe too. Kupo. I love this little dude. He's great. Sold out. Lowell Bridges. Muga Wannabe 2 is sold out. Okay. Fugert, a Memorial Theater. We proudly present Muga Wannabe 2, performed by Zawix Company, the company that gives a stellar rendition of I Wish I Were a Chocobo. Lowell Bridges plays Ubobo. Ubobo! Folks, it's Ubobo. So wait, then what was this? Like cheerful, so Lucky Color and Co. Okay, so That's my troop, Lucky Color and Co. My team K, my team A. A big Moogle just walked by. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Hey, that's the theater district. All right, well, let's go check out some of the other districts then. See what's going on. We really didn't see much of that last one. We'll go to the business district. I think that's where we were last. Let's go down. Let's see what's down here. This is the Hunter's Gate. You can enter Lindblum by foot here or go through the Dragon's Gate. Normally we keep the Dragon's Gate closed because it's under the mist where a bunch of monsters lurk. Oh, okay. Sorry, Hippo Man, we're not talking to you. Oh. Good God. Okay. That frame rate? Alright. So, let's go... Tiny chef! Tiny little chef. What is that? Oh, that's a bitch. Right. Hey, pickle lady. Give me pickle. Do they have oil refineries in the world of Final Fantasy IX? That's the question. The card game is deep. The card game is deep. The card game is deep. Card collector number 7. Feature article regarding rare cards. Rare cards are priceless. Rare cards you're carrying could become rare cards. No. No. Birdie! Birdie, birdie, birdie. Okay. I stole all your shit and now I'm leaving. Here we go. This way. Yeah, make this... it's too sprawling. Pepe's Milk Shop! Offering fun fresh milk delivered from Lindblum Plateau. Excellent in stews. Pepe's Milk Shop. Feels good, man. A lot of clocks. Grandma Potpourri is absolutely my author pen name. Weapon shop. Here we go. Finally, something. Oh, there you go. Dragoose. Should definitely buy some weapons here. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? He's a physical fighter. I have that, right? Yeah. Where's glass? Ooh. Yeah. This is not the sensation shop. Alright, alright. Maybe this is kind of a lot of. Oh, hey. What's up, lady? Oh, you got a thing. What's that thing? Good God, I've got a lot of potions. Okay, that's great. Hippo lady. Woo! You got that thing. I'm looking at it. My head's looking at it. Dagger says bye to Mage Mash. Alright. Okay, so hey, Mr. Bing. Ooh. Okay, well, I'll sell something if I need to sell something. Well, Vivi got us a component, so that'd be good. Is this where I can set this? Okay. His map is too sprawling. I need a. Ooh. What's good, Wayne? Oops. Okay, so I know I need to go back and set. Oh. That's my question. What we do? So if I got. I need to sell some stuff. I can't sell. Oh, gosh. You know, I got the free year of Nintendo Online, and as a part of it, I got the what is it called? The Nintendo, like, what is it called? The emulator stuff. Ooh. And playing those old games. It's just a little crazy, like how, you know, little they told you anything. Can I just sell something? Okay, how much could I sell? Ugh. Yeah, well, I guess they call it the NES Online thing. Okay, I can sell something. Right? Okay, let me. Money stuff. And Mage Masher still has. Oh, I don't need detect. I don't need detect. And hey, Agent's Fire. And it's just crazy how little they would tell you in games back in the day. It would just kind of be like, here's the game, this is what you're at. And don't get ready, Thurs. Dang it. Broadsword, maybe? Mr. Bing says, for sure, imagine playing Zelda Rally on your own exploration, relying on your own exploration to help old men. Yeah, man, like, I loaded up Zelda 1, and that shit was impenetrable. I'm getting rid of the broadsword. I probably shouldn't have done that, because I think that was the next weapon I was going to give to R.L. Stein. But that's fine. Buy another broadsword. And, you know, the Sega has a similar thing. Ooh, Soul Blade. And draws out the hidden power in Thief Swords. Sweet. And so it, you know, because either they would like say, oh, you know, it comes with the book, so you just read the book, you know, the instruction manual or whatever. But you know, some of that stuff was just like impenetrable at the time. The fire's so hot it could probably melt steel instantly. And so for as much as hey, what's good? I saw your stuff. You know, I mean, for as much as these games at the time were, you know, big sprawling you know, multi-screen things, it used to be way worse. Yeah, the Sega, not Sega Ages, but the Sega Collection has what is it? Is it the first Phantasy Star? Is that what I'm thinking of? That can't be right. But one of those early RPGs, and you just start off, you're thrown in the middle of a town, and you're not given too much information. Oh, doggy! The doggies know what sound to make, and it's ARF. You know, you just kind of had to go everywhere, and part of it is like, because it's so easy to get in and out of those games or to emulate stuff, it's because it's so easy to like get in and out of that stuff and just kind of like, I don't know, partially because the ROM scene kind of devalues these games, when like, so does time, right? These games are 30 years old. It feels even more impossible to get into those games, because it's not like I spent $80 to buy, you know, Breath of Fire 1, and so there's not like there's not a lot of incentive to keep playing this game. So, you know, Zelda 1 or Zelda 2, the Legend of Link. That's especially impenetrable, because it's like, it's not like the other Zelda games, and it plays totally different, it looks totally different. I can imagine just getting that game and being like, what the fuck, what the hell? Alright, so tradition, right? There's gotta be a treasure chest up here. Oh, leather plate. Nice. Are you looking forward to Phantasy Star Universe 2? Is that Phantasy Star Online 2? I am not particularly interested in it. I think Phantasy Star was the Sega games I was trying to play, and I like the idea of the stories, and I like reading the plot summaries of that game on the internet, but playing it, and then I never played PSO, and PSO 2's been out for how many years now, so I just don't tend to have a lot of interest in online games, or at least sustained interest, so I'll probably pass on that. How do you feel about the new version of Link's Awakening? I feel like I played that game. I feel like I've played that, but the oops, that's not where I wanted to go. But the older Zelda games are really not. For most of the Zelda games are not for me, to be honest. TBQH. Oops. All right, let's go to the Industrial District before we go to the castle. Most of the games just aren't for me. Breath of the Wild's great, but Breath of the Wild is also super different. But I respect them. I got respect for them. But so yeah, the new Link's Awakening remake, it looks nice. The stuff that I heard out of E3 was that it looked nice, but maybe it wasn't the most optimized game. It was kind of looking a little rough. Oh, I exit. But that'd be cool. I might get it on the Switch. Hunk! Sid the 8th. Cat. Just stuff lying all over the ground. Alright, here we go. What's up, fellas? Oh, in the front. Putting the engine in the front provides more stability, but less power. In the back. That's right. I don't think you should ask strangers in the front or in the back. Relocation notice. The store has moved to the Falgar Plaza in the business district. Shopkeeper Dragoose. Yeah, I think, what I've heard is that the Link's Awakening remake will be pretty faithful. I mean, obviously it's a different look than, the old game, but it's clear that they're pretty much just remaking that game as it was. Alright, so what else is in this district? What's good, Slug Boy? Gypsy and Widget. Oh, bronze vest. Hey, I'm still in your bronze vest. Oh, this is the bar. Oh, my girlfriend's here. All of my girlfriends are here. Grandma's been busy sailing her pickles. Dark stew. What's up with you? What's the matter, you? Cujo! Don't belch at me. Imagine the hell of just like continuously being engaged to belch. It's a very like I have no mouth and I must scream sort of torture. Okay, let's alright, let's get out of here. Alright, bye. Rupta. Any friends who'd be an engineer? Feeling your shit. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, I'm stealing her shit. I'm like surprised at how many just loose items are in this game compared to something like 7 or 8. I mean, just treasure chests alone, there's a ton of stuff to pick up here. Alright, I think we did it. I think we're gonna go to the castle now. Thank you very much for indulging us. What did this guy say? I don't know what he said. It's amazing you can find out about. Yeah. Oh, wait, what's this? Sid the Eighth developed the first mist-powered airship in 1762, led the airship armada in 1771, and brought peace to the continent. Died in 1780. In honor of my father, Sid No. Yeah, I guess there is a thievishness to it. Alright, let's go to the castle. Lindblom Castle. Alright, so let's go meet up with our girlfriend and find out what the cockroach wants. Oh. I thought there would be maybe a little more straightforward way to get to the castle. Oh shit, shit, we're in the castle! World Star! World Star! World Star! Oh, this is the bedroom. Oh, we stole her. Or she left. Does this guy not realize that, you know, she escaped in the first place? Unbelievable. Kupo? Oh, which Kupo are you? Monkey! I got a letter for you. It's a letter from Kupo. Kupo. Thank you very much, Kupo. Stillskin visited me. Kupo! He said he found a place that seemed interesting and then he left. I wish he stayed longer, Kupo. Where did he go anyway? Let me know when you find out. Kupo! Stillskin! Magnet? Ah, here you go. Ah, okay. Thanks, Kupo. Skill save action. We'll probably go another half hour. Wrap it up for the day. I think I'm gonna try to do. I think I'm gonna try to do some marbles tomorrow. Probably in the midday. So keep an eye out here on twitch.tv/nightattack. Follow us and turn on the bell and get the notifications, etc., etc. But I think we'll do it in the middle of the day, in the midday. Just wake up and do some marbles. I don't know. Probably no rewind this week. We'll do a rewind next week. Too many streams. Oh, by the way, I need this new trending lemon tomorrow. I'll finish up tonight, put it out tomorrow morning. We have a great, nice big episode. It's like an hour and a half. And we talk about some cool stuff. We talk about a new possible monetization service that has the backing power of Imgur behind it. So we'll see about that. And then what was it? Fandom. We talked about kind of the weird way fandom has evolved in the past decade or so. Ooh. Do I have to make a disguise? That one guy said I could dress as him. Oh. Get a little randy, a little freaky. Yeah, talking about fandom and I don't know, the way just people act. It's not a finger wagging session, but it is just talking about the different ways that creators have gotten, I don't know, weird responses from the public on stuff, and it's not all the public's fault. We play a clip from an outlet that I was not particularly aware of its works, but I did know it by name, and okay, well, but it's indicative of some of the crazy stuff that gets enabled through online coverage. This is some good transitions in this game. Middle of the day, what are you gonna see? Ebell River. That river flows right by Southgate. Chocobo! Airship O! Hey, there's a chocobo. Maybe I can catch a chocobo in that forest. Erbs Mountains. Alexandria is beyond those mountains. I bet they're looking for us. Oh, this is Southgate. I wonder if they started repairing it. It'd probably take a while to fix everything. It didn't break that much. Erbs Mountains. Those are the mountains that surround Burmecia. I guess the best way to get there is through the cavern at the base. Ooh, marshland. There's probably a lot of weird things living there. Maybe I should check it out sometime. Some sleeping weed, bro. Ara. Bro, smoke me out. Smoke me out. Sige, wait, Jack. No, I think he was just saying that kids will sometimes smoke a little bit of the grass and get wacky, zacky on it. We gotta go. Yeah, this is my first time. Oh, Carney. This guy looks ominous. Something's about to happen. Damn, she's got some sick hops. So he just didn't have like a blueprint or any sort of paperwork when he made the first ship? That seems like an avoidable problem. Oops. Ooh. I know, but he should have had some paperwork of how he did it before, in the before time. Oh, Captain Morgan. A little too sly for your britches. A little too big for your boots. Oh, Agents Fire, thank you so much for the subs. Oh, wow. Congrats to Puck and Mr. Bing, Krug, Princess Dagger, Pin Monkey, Kays, J. Hawkman, Timoth, and Trey5. Congratulations on the subs. Thank you so much, Agents Fire. That's very nice. Hingle. shit. That's not good. Whoa, skunk children. Zagnol! Zagnol. Zagnol is really one of the worst candy bars, I think, if you ask me. Did they just let you in here, Carney C? Festival of the Hunt. Hunters, on your mark. Ferocious beasts swarm about the castle town. The bigger the catch, the higher the score. The time limit is 12 minutes. Use air cabs to go to other districts. Once you lose in a battle, you will be forced to retire. The winner will be crowned Master Hunter and receive the Hunter Reward. Who will come out on top? Oh, jeez. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I did put it on. Ooh, congrats Agents Fire, and an anonymous gifter gave you a subscription. Let's get a little save action going. Kupo! And then I think once we do this, we'll wrap up the stream for the day. I'm also looking up I'm just looking up if there's any trickiness to this festival, because you know how they do with these games. You know how they do. Lego. Yeah, so it looks like there are kind of a couple of different prizes that you can get. I don't know which one. I guess no, it's fine. We'll just play. It doesn't matter. All of these would be good. I love how Stein just loves Vivi. Oh shoot, okay. So, it seems like there are set enemies out in the world. But I don't want to waste too much time on bullshit. Oh, come on. Get an attack. Let's try an attack. Hey, baby! Look at that. Yeah, birdie. Oh, I shouldn't have fought this guy. This guy's worth nothing. Alright, I can't. Yeah, but Agents Fire, like, you also have to remember that, you know, this was made... Ooh, that was a high tier. Don't bother with that. Go for the good thing. Maybe not. Okay. Oh no, that's just that one weird trick. Okay, come on. Pharaoh. Yeah. Here we go. But you know, this was made for the resolution, so it does look kind of weird, but also, like, this was a huge jump at the time in terms of graphics. 72, yikes. But yeah, even at this time, oh, shh. Do they respawn? No. Okay, good enough. Good enough. You know, so much of the stuff was just like, ramshackle duct tape together. All right, let's go to the Oh, we should have gone to the industrial district. That's not good. Crippity crappity. Be the pappity. Alright. Invite the bull and do the industrial district now. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, that was tough. That just was sad. This would be good 19, 20 points. I will say I like the compositions of the music in this game, but I don't like the arrangements. Or like I feel like they don't feel super good with they don't feel super good with just the MIDI chip. Like the other, like 7 and 8 could really lean on a modern rock style. But just the fantasy stuff maybe doesn't fit super well with. Like I said, the piano arrangements of the score are gorgeous. Oh yeah, I bet I need a lot. Like this is something that, you know, it's all cinematic stuff. So it would probably it would be gorgeous with a, you know, a live band. Oh shit! Ah, fuck. Damn it. You know, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. I didn't get to fight the boss. I don't know if I actually got experience points for playing this, but yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh. Alright, we'll work our way to a save point and then wrap it up for the night. Risky. Yeah, I missed out on some gil, but I think getting the accessories is fine too. Oh. So this is kind of the next chapter of the story here. Ooh. It's a little it's a little sort of imbalanced story pacing, I think, to just like introduce a new character and like it's one thing to be like, oh no, we actually have a long backstory, but I don't think they gave us enough of it to feel like I don't know. I kind of wanted a little more interaction with them. But it's great. I don't think enough RPGs do that. See Morgan. Oh, I think I do know this moment. This is the moment that I was thinking we were gonna do earlier. Oh, don't get your bug feet on the food. It is necessary to not make us model utensils. Stockman got the itis. Yep. It's just that dank! You didn't have to poison all of it. I guess Morgan wouldn't have let her go. Very uncool. Very uncool, I feel like. It was that sleeping Kush! Ugh. Gizamalook's Grotto. Once you pass through the grotto, we will be in Burmecia. Right. Also, I think this game has autosave. Or I feel like it, because I was testing this out earlier to make sure all my stuff was set up. And and I hit continue, and it wasn't right at the save point. It was like this little bit that I'd played afterwards. Weird. But I wouldn't trust the autosave on this thing. Are you planning on working on your Chocobo now or saving it for later, or are you just trying to I don't know anything about having to do stuff with Chocobos, so I don't know. I don't spend too much time caring about Chocobos in these games. I think I went through all of Final Fantasy VIII with no Chocobos, so I probably I can just go this way. So I probably won't do too much with it. Where the Dragon Gate at? Alright, there we go. Oh, base. That's it. That's because it's at the back. Because it's at the base. Let's go to Dragon's Gate. New, I guess it's Super Skates on Dragon's Gate. Alright, then we'll save when we get to the overworld. Oh yeah, we'll just get to the overworld. Kupo! Ooh, still skin. I left Lindblum and headed north. I walked through the mist and Gizmaluk to reach Burmecia for the very first time. It's raining as expected. I'm going to look for shelter now. Aww. Kupo. I want mail, Kupo. Alright, then we'll just save right here. Since the open world in this port is so slow and it's weird. Okay, I'm gonna make a new slot. I can't believe I totally whiffed on the hunting game. Oh, I totally whiffed. I whiffed it. Folks, I whiffed it. But you know what I didn't whiff was playing this game today with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to be back next Friday with more. Keep an eye out on social media because I think we might start a little early on next Friday because I think there's something going on in the evening that I got to go to. But if you miss it, youtube.com/neshcom is where I'm posting the archives of these streams. And thank you guys for watching. I think we're going to try to do some marbles tomorrow. And so that'll be fun. So make sure you got your notifications and stuff on. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys another time.